Welcome, everyone.
Blite Nation, what is good?
Ian, Vito, and Liz coming at y'all once again.
All right, so Vito and Liz got me watching something. I don't know what I'm watching.
I bet y'all heard about the DoorDash saga, and if you haven't, y'all about to be entertained.
So is this like pranks or something? Like
No, you'll see.
Basis of the story: guy orders DoorDash, asks for contactless delivery. DoorDash delivery girl comes, decides to open door, go in house, sees naked man sleeping on couch and films, and then decides to tell the internet that she's a sexually assaulted victim.
So victim goes too far and is arrested.
Yep.
Yes.
The girl says she was sexually assaulted by this guy who asked for a contactless delivery, which means you just put the food on the porch and leave.
Yeah.
She opens his door, goes in his house. He's passed out on his couch, sleeping naked. So she decides to...
Let's just...
Well, let the video speak for itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, Ian, hit that play button. Let's get this rolling.
I reported this to DoorDash. After so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house. DoorDash just deactivated me. I just lost my job. They just fired me! They have my money in that account. Because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. If I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done! This is a man's world! I'm the victim!
Arresting the 23-year-old woman for taking video of the naked customer she's accusing.
I lost my job, remember? I'm the victim!
What originally started off as a traumatizing story of a young lady delivering DoorDash food to a guy who was sitting there naked cranking it to her when she arrived has turned on its head. And now the young lady DoorDasher is being arrested. Well, how in the world did this happen? Are sexist men and their horrible laws, the patriarchy, to blame? The patriarchy! The patriarchy! Or has the Me Too movement permanently scarred women into thinking they're always the victim, even if they do it to themselves? Yeah. Take a guess where this one's going. You guessed it, she made a boo-boo. A big boo-boo. But before I break down the video of her lewd assault, the investigation, and then what ended up happening in the end, first, a word from this video's sponsor. Aura! Are you tired of scammers getting your phone number and blowing up your inbox with a bunch of spam? I know I am. Well, you gotta blame the data brokers that are out there. They're the ones that are buying and selling your data from stupid, disgusting companies that ask you to put your personal information in for everything and anything that you buy, and then selling it to scammers, hackers, governments, and they do it without your consent all the time.
He's very animated.
You can ask them to stop, and they will.
Very.
But if you did it on your own time, it would take forever, and that's why Aura's here. They make it easy by doing the hard part for you, getting your freaking information off the internet. Because once they see it, they boom, send out a request and immediately get it taken down. And plus, there's benefits to getting Aura besides that. Get alerts if your info pops up on the dark web. Real-time fraud alerts for credit or banking. 24/7 monitoring to make sure that your identity is secure. Plus, you get a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more. And of course, US-based support. 24/7. Try Aura for free for 14 days at aura.com/angrycops and click the link below. And in those 2 weeks, you'll discover where your data is being exposed and sold. All right, let's get into this show. Here's Olivia Henderson, 24-year-old. Lots of life to live in front of her. And she lives out in Oswego, New York. That's like 3 or 4 hours away from me. In the same state. And she's making enough money to skate by delivering food for DoorDash. And one day, in mid-October, she has a dash that will change the rest of her life forever. She chose to record that moment and share it with the internet because she was wronged. She was mistreated, bamboozled even, swindled, bamboozled, and she will not stand for such chicanery. Well, what did Olivia record for us to see? Well, she shows a DoorDash delivery that she's dropping off with the door wide open to this apartment and a man, a white man, laying on the couch, asleep, naked with his wiener out.
Standing there, menacingly.
She walks away like the strong woman that she is, holding her phone up with the utmost TikTok experience and her finger over her mouth to say, well, and the internet went wild, and rightfully so. Per Olivia, how dare this person recognize that he have a...
What's that?
She wants to go out.
1 second, yo. The dog is doing dog things.
The boss is calling.
Yep.
Why? She ain't going outside. Now you want to go outside. You won't let you go through the table.
There we go.
Don't worry. There'll be a missile hitting the window in about. Yeah, ready. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
All right, here we go.
Female DoorDasher, and then decide to leave his door wide open so that he could sit there and gratify himself sexually by abusing another person. Disgusting. What venomous human being would sit there, Winnie the Pooh in it, and use the shark with his genitals splayed out
Winnie
for
the Pooh.
everyone to see in the neighborhood?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
But specifically for one female DoorDasher. Well, Olivia's video went viral, and everybody started demanding to know who this gentleman was. I use that term loosely. Who tricked her via this devious plot. Long story short, everybody got pretty upset that this guy was basically trench coating it and flashing this DoorDasher Olivia and playing with himself. Whoa. Getting off on the fact that she was forced to see him, with the door wide open. Well, there are times when public shaming is the right thing to do to some sycophant or individual that has done something egregious. An offense to our senses. And boy, that's an offense.
I see what.
Good bullying.
As soon as you put it, I was like, "This is what Vito was talking about the last week."
Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
To our senses, if I've ever heard of one. You see, right away, a little bit of an issue with Olivia's story and video. This is why people say, wait for more evidence to come out. Because it turns out that naked guy is not the bad guy in this story.
What a twist!
Because almost immediately, Olivia starts getting investigated. And things start happening to her. And we find out a little bit more. Well, what do we find out? We find out that this young gentleman, well, we'll just say young man, all right? Keep it neutral. This young man had drank a lot that night and had passed out on his couch in a drunken stupor and ordered a little bit of DoorDash to head his way so that way he could soak up some of that booze in his tummy tum-tum and be all right for the next morning. And well, what guy hasn't sat there with a belly full of booze and thought, well, I'm drunk, food's coming on its way. There's only one more thing that can make me happy.
It's just implied, but we all know what's going on in this thought bubble.
So he rubs one out, I assume. And after that kiss on the forehead by an angel, our sweet prince goes to bed. With the front door open? No, not with the front door open. Because
See what had happened at first was
Olivia, DoorDashing the food to this young man, had specific instruction to leave the food at the door. But she didn't. She went up on the porch, opened up the door, let herself into the young man's apartment, and then recorded the video where she says she's the victim of assault.
That's not how it works.
Now, for those of you just catching up,
That's not how any of this works.
This guy was just sitting in his house with the door closed, unconscious and naked, which you can do in your house, totally legal, nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Away from any window or door, so he couldn't be seen. And this young lady, ignoring the requests on the DoorDash order to just leave the food at the front door, opened up his door, let herself in, and recorded him naked, passed out, unconscious, in his own home, and uploaded it to the internet where everybody decided to hate him and think that he was a creep. A lewd, disgusting man bound to be a predator. And how do we know that she opened up the door? Well, Buddy got a Ring camera. And right away the police showed up and said, what's the deal? And he's like, I don't fucking know, but I think I'm all over the internet and not in a good way. And the police say, well, do you have any video to, say your side of the story? And he goes, yes, my Ring camera, which the police look at. And it shows Olivia letting herself in. Now, you might think, oh, wow, that was interesting. I guess the video's over.
not even close.
Hold your horses. Because this young lady made a slew of videos that just show how completely out of touch and unhinged she is.
What a twist!
So let's watch those videos of her posting after the event and break down some of the legal conundrums that she puts herself in while some might say slowly going insane.
Here we go again.
Before we watch the videos that she made after posting that original one showing that young man in a horrible light, quick refresher, all right? The reality of the situation is she opened up and walked into somebody's home unannounced, without permission, when she was given directions just to leave on the porch. And then, after walking into the home without permission, she then recorded a person in his own home, unconscious, half naked.
Yep.
And then posted that video all over the internet.
Do you see the problem here, Ian? do you see how this could be an issue?
Yep.
Oh, God. So now we gotta. I want to hear her defense.
Oh.
I want to hear her defense.
You guys, we're gonna get into her videos.
I want to hear her defense.
She's taking it.
You're gonna get into it right here.
I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA, or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. And they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again.
So she reports it to the police, right?
Okay.
Because everybody on the internet tells her to, because she showed the portion of the video after she had already opened up the door and walked into his home.
Yeah.
Some would say a key piece of evidence.
It does seem important.
And she wants to report a sexual assault. The key word here is assault, meaning like an unwanted touching, right? Or injury or intent to injure. That's an assault, right?
I'm with you so far.
There is no touching here. It was just visual. Has its own thing, and I'm sure she's trying to bake that into like the whole, you know, it's even though it's not assault, it's assault. Every lewd act is assault, right? She wants to press charges because she doesn't want this to happen to somebody else. She doesn't want someone to go into another person's home unannounced, unwelcomed, and then record that person unconscious, naked, when the door was closed.
And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me and he told me, he said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or like his window with it out or whatever, but it's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on.
Okay, yeah, cold outside. Yeah, normal.
You got all your lights on in your house.
All the lights are on in a room that I'm in. Yes, that seems normal too.
You got your front door open, right?
Well, the front door might have been like unlocked, but you pushed it open.
You just ordered DoorDash 15 minutes ago.
Order DoorDash.
And within 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door, you're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on, it's freezing outside. Like, come on now. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism.
If I have my fan on, even if it's cold outside, it's probably warm inside. If I have my fan on...
You heard her defense, Ian.
All right. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid right now. What is voyeurism?
It's when you like... Okay. Voyeurism, it's like you like the act of someone watching you, or you like watching someone else being sexually active. I think exhibitionism is just you just like being naked.
Yeah. You like being naked in public. It's exhibitionism.
But voyeurism is like
you like watching.
You get off on watching, or you get off on people watching you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Ian, you've heard her defense.
She's not describing voyeurism correctly.
No, she completely none of this. Even if it was that type of situation, this isn't even that type of situation.
This isn't voyeurism.
She went into his house.
She went into his house. Yeah.
Voyeurism would be him standing there when she came up.
It's a different. She might have a defense if she came to the house and the door is already wide open and dude's just fapping away.
Yeah, that
she might have a case there.
Yeah.
The door was shut.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she opened
She
it.
went in.
Yep.
So,
That's
yeah.
the big difference right
Yeah,
there.
Big difference.
She might
Big
have
difference.
if he was already like, if she's walking up and he's already made eye contact with her.
Yeah.
And he's like fapping and he's just like, leave it
Yeah,
there.
that's a
That's
completely
different.
situation.
That's different.
Completely different situation.
I have my fan on, even if it's cold outside, it's probably warm inside. If I have my fan on and my lights are on in the room that I'm in, and I order DoorDash and I fall asleep in my home naked, I'm a bad guy?
Case closed.
Because, by the way, we already know this. The door wasn't open. She let herself in to see him. All those 5 things are totally, completely legal and don't mean you're a voyeur.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It just means you're in your house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man.
How is
She's
it against your will
stupid.
again when you go inside the house to the unconscious
Yeah,
man and
that's-
record him? How could an unconscious person force you to do something? Was this weekend at Bernie's?
Oh, and I forgot to say the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family.
Major factor. I don't think it's possible for you to be the target of a person that is unconscious. I think literally impossible. Because, once again, there's no consciousness. Could you imagine this being flipped the other way around? Your Honor, the young girl was unconscious and came onto my client. She was unconscious and was asking for it. You see how stupid that sounds?
Girl,
If I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child.
Once again, door not open. So, no, nobody would have seen him until you opened the door and left it wide open for everyone else to see. Which actually, you left the door wide open so that other people could see him.
You did this.
But we didn't know that. We didn't know that until the Ring camera came out. Once again, per the police report, it wasn't. You let yourself in. You made the door wide open. You chose your own adventure here.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh God, the face. Slow down on the face. Your face is too loud right now. Jesus.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault.
Okay. First of all, we're still using that SA word. We're still using
God.
the assault word when there was no assault. Nobody was touched.
Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why.
Oh, I'm sure I can help you out here. You did a burglary. You see, you entered somebody's dwelling with the intent to commit a crime. Yeah, I think burglaries are a bad thing. Also, I think recording the unconscious, unwilling,
by the way,
those unable to give consent.
You understand, as soon as you cross into somebody's threshold, you don't have to take something for it to be a burglary. The second you cross the boundary
You
into
enter
somebody's
without
home,
permission.
you have now burgled that house.
All right. Girl, I don't know why you thought. Okay. Why'd you open the door?
All she had to do was leave the food and leave.
Just leave it.
You just had to drop the food right there.
If you just leave it in front of the door and leave, none of this. She's not arrested. Her life is continuing.
Bro, the amount of times that I come to like Vito and Liz's place, when I I pull up in the driveway, I don't just walk in. I either call or text one of them and say, "Hey, I'm here."
Hey, what's up?
So they know that I'm outside of their place, and then I still knock.
Even most people, when they go to their friend's house, even if they have the key, they're knocking on the door.
I still knock.
Very few. Okay, everybody's got that one friend where you go in each other's house. Let's not bring that example up because it happens. We know that. This isn't even close to that situation. They don't
what
know each
I
other.
would have done if I was the girl. I know you had instructions to leave it on the door. What I probably would have done is gone up to the door, knocked, yelled DoorDash, and then just left.
Yeah.
So you know that, okay, your order came.
Yeah. Ring the bell or something.
Because even because he has the ring camera.
Yeah.
So if he wants to make the complaint, oh, no one ever came to the door. She came to the door, bro.
Exactly.
So, girl, all you had to do, walk up, knock, DoorDash, put it, leaving your food on
everybody's happy.
And then why'd you push the door open?
Wait a minute. Maybe she's addicted to drama seeker. She's a drama seeker.
She was on TikTok. She wanted to go viral.
Yeah, you wanted to go viral.
There you go.
She thought she was going to become TikTok famous.
Yeah, how these people, man, just want to take shortcuts and become
The
famous.
things people do for clicks.
Yeah, I know.
The things these people do for
Stupid.
clicks.
Thing. Also, I think recording the unconscious, unwilling, those unable to give consent, and then posting them all over the internet in their birthday suit, it's probably going against something in the terms of service.
They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation, providing you the reason why and a link to appeal.
She's not blinking, and she's really freaking me out.
And they so I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
They canceled your account and didn't tell you why. Let's talk about that. Very important. I had a case a long time ago where I went to an app, and I said to this app, this company, I said, hey, here's the deal. I'm investigating this person for touching a kiddo. And that company was very helpful. But because that person posed a threat, they said, we're taking them off of our app. That way they can't hurt anybody else. We're not going to be held liable for them to potentially hurt somebody else. So we're going to remove them from the app. To which I said, that's fine. Please don't tell them why. They don't know why I'm investigating them yet. Fine, not a problem. We'll just tell them that it was a terms of service issue.
I get it.
And that they violated something within that TOS. And we won't give them any other information unless you tell us. Thank you, company. Thank you.
Sounds familiar.
Which is most likely what happened here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why the police would say, don't give them the reason why they're being investigated when they're under investigation.
Yeah, because it's an active investigation.
Yeah. Right. Which is why the account was suspended and can be reactivated pending results of the investigation. I don't think she's getting reactivated after the results of this investigation.
No, the girl
done fucked up.
You did something stupid trying to get famous and it blew up in your face.
Oh yeah, this completely.
Yeah.
Talk about the backfire of all backfires.
Yeah, it blew up in your face.
The local law enforcement agency got a hold of the law enforcement reporting system for that app, DoorDash, and said, here's the deal. We got somebody that did something kind of f***ed up, and we got to look into it, and we got to see who they are, what they delivered, bibbity bop. We need all the information for this DoorDash because this is a major factor in this investigation. And DoorDash said,
You son of a I'm in.
yeah, we'll just close down their account. They can kick rocks for a little bit. So word to the wise, if you're on an app and it just shuts down and you don't know why, nobody's telling you, you know what you did.
So my chances of getting my account back,
That's good to know. If some of your things get taken down and you can't get logged back into something and no one's telling you why,
you did something.
You under investigation, bro.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing.
They didn't punish you for the assault because the assault never happened. They're punishing you because you went into somebody's home unannounced and you recorded them and posted them naked online.
Yeah.
Never touched it all. Also, crazy eyes.
They just punished me, and the police are doing nothing.
I've never seen crazy eyes get somebody so out of breath before.
I lost my job, and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
Holy sh! She's losing her mind. She's losing her mind, and it's just the beginning.
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job.
Why does it say time to sue DoorDash? Question mark. Sue them for what? Yeah. For you violating the terms of service?
Yeah, that would get thrown. That case would be thrown out of court so fast it's not even funny.
Let's shoot.
Yo.
Okay.
She look a little ghosty right there.
But see, girl,
see how pale she looks?
This is
shit.
Bro, this is
Maybe
this is the reason why women don't report actual sexual assault.
Because of stuff like
Because shit like this, dog.
Yep.
This, like, women who actually get sexually assaulted, this is why they don't report it.
Because of people like this.
Because they're afraid of someone not believing them.
Yeah.
you're ruining it for actual people who get forced to do something.
Exactly.
Like a dumbass.
It's people like this ruin it for people who are actual victims.
Like, bro,
Nothing happened to her.
Hey,
the dude was the actual victim here.
Her eyes got sexually assaulted.
Bro, but like,
but the dude was more of a victim than her.
Yeah.
Why did you open the door?
Can we please talk about that?
There was no reason to open the door.
You had instructions.
The poor guy must be mortified because his shit is all over the internet.
And he didn't even get paid for it.
But now you got like everyone's gonna believe he did something to her.
Exactly.
And he like,
how many people are gonna think that, hey, you're that guy that sexually assaulted that DoorDash girl?
Yeah.
That and especially,
No, I didn't.
Especially the people that don't update what's going on with the situation.
Girl,
they don't do research. So that's really fucked up what happened.
Because now that dude's on the internet forever.
Yeah, girl, you fucked up.
Now he might have to freaking make a video or something and just clarify everything just to clean out his name.
It's gonna be hard for you to get a job somewhere.
Oh,
Him,
this
yeah.
one? Yeah, her.
And both of them.
Oh, yeah.
He's online forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
A company isn't going to want to deal with him just because of the blowback.
Yep.
Yo.
Why does it say time to sue DoorDash? Question mark.
For what?
Sue him for what? For you violating the terms of service?
Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it.
It's like, within 24 hours is fast. You I'm broad.
And in the email, they said, you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were deactivated. I never got the email.
Again, guys, she never got the email. She never got the email. This is illegal. Everything bad happens to me. What did I do to deserve this? You put an innocent guy on blast on the internet, and it kind of blew up, and he didn't do anything wrong. You did, you freak.
So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get transferred to the community response team again. So I sat on the phone with her for another 30 minutes, and she told me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me what the reason why I just lost my job. You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason.
Oh my God, you put it up twice? They took it down and then you put it up again? They flagged you for the video and then took it down and you reposted it?
They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday.
Stop saying that!
Jesus, you didn't get assaulted. Nobody assaulted you. Nobody touched you.
Okay,
You
but
walked into a dude's house.
what are you looking for?
She was
like,
looking,
do you want your job back? Do you want the money? What do you want?
She wants views.
She thought she was going to become TikTok famous.
She
thought she was going to be one of these victims that's going to be put on this pedestal and people were going to sympathy watch and give her money.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
And now she's pretty much begging for money because she thinks that she got assaulted when she didn't do any of the assault. She wasn't assaulted. She did the assaulting, essentially. Because she burgled this dude.
All you have to do is put the food down.
That's it.
That's it. It's so simple.
Put the bag down and walk away. None of this would have happened.
Like,
Jesus, you didn't get assaulted. Nobody assaulted you. Nobody touched you. You walked into a dude's house.
Yeah.
It's like asking for a lollipop and then complaining that it tastes like You got exactly what you asked for.
I lost my job. The police are doing nothing.
The police are doing nothing. No, hun. We're investigating you.
Yeah.
We're 100% investigating you because you recorded an unconscious person against their will, naked, and then put it on the internet.
If I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yeah. Play it.
This is a man's
I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim.
Jesus, that is the scariest victim I've ever seen. You ever have like a narcissistic parent? They're like, why don't you love me? Like, Jesus, because you beat the shit out of me and you're manipulative. Get the fuck away from me. I bet she's great in bed. I bet she'd flip your world upside down. I bet she'd show you things and let you do things you never thought you could do. Things that are probably illegal in some counties.
And they took down my video. They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got. So nope, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
Yeah, I think you should probably not be monetized when you're recording an unconscious person naked without their consent.
Yeah.
So October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was
God,
doing my job as a DoorDash
God.
driver.
Yeah.
Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes.
Your third time? Your third time? Take a friggin' hint, lady. This is the universe trying to tell you you need to knock it off. How much harder could the world be showing you? You probably need to stop doing this.
So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm gonna try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their front door was wide open.
Once again, door wasn't wide open.
You
Video
opened
of her
it.
letting herself in.
The lights were on, sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door, and they were indecently exposed to me.
Decently exposed because they're in their house, which you were not invited into, but you chose to go into anyway. Because you are allowed to walk around naked in your house. I don't know how else you expect people to take a shower.
I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes.
No, this is getting you the strikes. The strikes are you posting the naked unconscious person that can't consent to anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated.
A clue. Yes.
Why did the customer get banned?
Because she reported his thing. Until the investigation's done, both accounts are going to be.
Oh, okay.
It's just again, especially because he's under investigation.
because of what because she's saying she got assaulted.
That's
That's
right.
why.
And he can't. So you can't put an order in.
For other people's safety, you know,
Right.
for other
Okay.
Door Dashers' safety, you gotta cancel him out.
Exactly.
For now.
Until
that makes sense.
It's cleared out.
He's probably reactivated by now.
Yeah. And he probably gonna do no DoorDash anymore, that's for sure.
All this for some damn views.
Yep, she did all this for some views.
Don't get me wrong. I love when we got views on the channel.
Yeah.
But
I ain't breaking the law for y'all. I'm sorry.
Like
We get it in the honest way. That's
like we're not buying no bots. We're not doing crazy ass shit.
We're doing the honest way.
We're not trying to do some outrageous shit just so people like, ooh, what are they doing?
Yeah,
Nah, that's
you
not
watch
that's
us,
not
you
what
watch
you
us.
get
You
here.
don't want to watch us, you don't watch us. That's it. Simple as that.
Did you want the dude to go to
take us-
jail or something? Like,
She did though. She thought sexual assaulted. She was trying to legitly get this dude. She was trying to destroy this dude's life.
Yeah.
And he was
someone that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She was legitly trying to destroy this dude's life.
And DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated.
A clue. Yes, it is related. It is so related. It's more related than a wedding in Alabama. Why are you picking up these clues? You're saying it, but you're not hearing it.
I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal.
That's how I feel inside, like Aloysius
They didn't
acting.
even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter.
Oh my God, she says exposing her assaulter. Yeah, yes, you exposed him. You exposed a naked man, a naked unconscious man.
Yeah.
Once again, you say assault her, and I say unconscious person. which the two don't make sense when they're together.
No.
You can't
No.
assault anybody if you are out of conscious.
Didn't we already cover this?
And TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police and the police are doing nothing.
Oh no! Oh no, the police aren't doing nothing. The police are watching every single one of your videos, writing down every single thing that you say because you are damning yourself. Has this person ever heard of the Fifth Amendment?
So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up.
Yes, plead the Fifth. Don't say anything. Don't post anything. Shut the You're posting an unconscious man with the inability to give consent. You've already exposed him illegally because he was unconscious.
You know, the videos got taken down.
I swear,
know what happened.
this dude is like what my insides are saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
This is legitimately what I'm thinking, and he's saying it.
Yeah, no, that's how I'm feeling inside.
Bro.
Exactly. So, Ian, after hearing the defenses so far,
Don't you feel like taking something and just throwing it against the wall because this stupid chick doesn't get what she's saying?
so what do you think of the defenses so far, Ian?
Ian, wake up! What are you doing?
It's just
Say something! Don't you feel rage? Outrage in me?
guys, I really
Oh,
don't
damn.
I really don't like to call people stupid. But this is just dumb.
Yeah. This is
This
stupidity
is
at a high
dumb,
level.
bro.
This is stupidity at its finest.
Yeah. It is.
But like, cause you know what sucks though? It's like, girl, ain't nobody gonna date you.
No.
No.
Ain't no one's gonna like. If I'm a dude, Jesus Christ.
If you're a dude that's interested in her,
There we go. Yeah, I'm not.
as soon as you see this type of video, you be like,
Nah,
there's no
bruh.
second date.
There's not even a first.
No, I'm saying if you went on a date
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it,
Oh,
you
yeah,
ain't
there's-
calling her back.
There's no second
it
date.
only takes for a guy to be like, hey, look at her up and down. And she's like, he assaulted me. That's all it takes.
Because the dude's going to be like, nah, bitch, you might film me while I'm sleeping. You've already done it once.
Oh, shit.
Dude, all you had to do was just put the bag on the doorstep.
Yep, and walk away.
That's it.
Put it down, walk away. You didn't even have to ring the bell. That would have just been an extra
All you had to
courtesy.
do is what delivery people is what Amazon people do.
Yep.
Drop it, go. That's all you had to do.
Didn't even need a signature.
Okay, wait. 2 steps.
Like,
You drive up, you get out of your car, that's 1. 2, you drop it, and then you leave. That's it.
that's all you had to do.
That's all.
You didn't have to do all this extra.
All of this could have been avoided. All of this.
Oh, no,
You
because she
do it.
wants to get famous.
Oh, she's famous now for all the wrong reasons.
She's
Conscious.
You know,
Bro.
the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No. I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video. And
But you
has
did!
gone viral. Like, now
You
he can live the
exposed
same
him!
embarrassment.
Oh my God, she's saying exactly what she wants. This is such good evidence. Now he can be embarrassed forever, and it's gone viral, so he'll never be able to live it down. Well, there's your intent. There's your intent right there.
Yep.
To besmirch this guy, this unconscious guy.
What are we?
To ruin his life.
Bro.
That is her intent. Holy You rarely get a confession this good. He's not getting in trouble because he was unconscious. You walked into his home to record him. It's almost like everybody's against you. God, if you could just pause one moment for just the smallest amount of self-reflection after this video, you could have been like, oh,
I see it now.
you weren't assaulted because the man wasn't conscious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down and why am I getting strikes?
Because he didn't do nothing.
I was assaulted. I'm the victim.
I lost my job. I'm the victim. Right? Is this making sense to anybody?
No.
Which is why you really need to take some self-reflection.
You need to go to therapy.
A whole 24 hours, I know. But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025. But first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me.
Allyship? What the? Allyship? Alliance? Allegiance? I think you're thinking of allegiance. Crazy people be making up their own words. Oh, God, she's crazy.
It's really making me feel so validated and seen and
That was a bad choice of words.
heard. And that's really helping me through this tough time. So I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So the update is, last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section. And I'm not going to speak too much further on details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time.
Did you realize that you filmed a naked man against his will when you opened up the door and went into his home illegally, going completely against the leave at the front door and leave me the alone description that he put in the DoorDash?
Wait, that might have something to do with it.
I didn't find out before you guys. I'm just letting you know this right now. The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did. Because I went and I checked my email once I was made aware that they made those public statements, and they sent me the deactivation email around the same time they released the public statements, like literally within the same hour. So they sent me my deactivation email explaining my reason for being deactivated a whole 24 hours after they deactivated me, and a whole 24 hours after I already submitted my appeal.
Wait. All those times that she was about like, I never got an email to tell you why. It was within 24 hours? They got back to you within 24, all those videos were within 24 hours? And in that 24-hour period, you were livid that you didn't hear back from a massive company like DoorDash? Are you high? Oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's bad. If I get an account taken down and I hear back within 24 hours, I'm elated. If I get a video that's demonetized by YouTube and I hear back within 24 hours, I am ecstatic.
And about 12 hours after they had already denied my appeal, they finally sent me the email explaining why they fired me. So I and the rest of the world, we all found out why I lost my job together.
Well, that's the most complicated way of saying the people that run the company that put out the statement were aware of why you were getting fired before you were. Which is like, that's like saying the regional director of McDonald's fired me, but then my McDonald's manager of the McDonald's that I work at didn't tell me exactly why I got fired until he figured out about it.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Is Molly trying to get back in?
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all.
What, Miss
Gotta let the puppy back in. Hello again, Molly.
Hello.
Good evening, Molly. No, you gotta go back over there.
You still can't go over there.
Yeah, there's no room for you over here.
That's
You're gonna knock everything down. We on Molly,
Molly, it's still no. Go lay down.
Molly,
No, go lay
we
down.
on the last video, Molly.
Go lay down. Or just walk away from the whatever you have to do. Get away from there.
She's like, I want to be in the frame.
And don't go behind the couch.
Oh, she wants to be in the frame.
No, Molly.
No.
Back up.
Molly, come over here. Come here.
Go lay down.
Molly, no. This way. Come here.
Back up.
Come over here.
No.
Over here. There you go.
Go lay down.
All right, okay. All right,
She's
Molly.
licking the floor.
Molly. No. Go lay down. What are you looking for? You can't come over here.
You can't go see Ian right now.
I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, just go back. There you go. Back to the bed.
There
you go. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Make the smart decision.
Come on now.
Not like the DoorDash delivery.
There we go. There we go. There we go, Molly.
She made the right decision.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep.
She decided to walk away.
There we go. Smart
Such
girl.
a good doggy.
Even she figured it out.
Why I got fired until he figured out about it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the moment he figures it out and goes, oh, that's why you're firing her? Yeah, okay. Yo, that's a big deal. All right, well, I guess we'll let her know then. That's how that works. The people above you know why you're getting fired before you know. Am I losing my mind? She's making me crazy. Olivia, whatever your name is, you crazy-eyed woman. Everybody above you is going to know why you're getting fired before you. That's how that works. Otherwise, they're just going to go, you're fired. We're going to figure it out later. I feel like my brain is going to just have a synapse and I'm going to die. All right. Now that we know, God, what a roller coaster, 24-hour, 48-hour period. But let's get to now. Because, well, things have escalated.
It gets worse.
Olivia's been arrested on 2 separate felonies. And the felonies were a surprise to me. I really thought burglary would have been one of them, or at least criminal trespass, because she was arrested for unlawful surveillance in the 2nd degree and the dissemination of unlawful surveillance in the 1st degree, which if you take 2 brain cells and rub them together real quick, you'll understand that she was in a place where she wasn't supposed to be without permission.
Yup.
Once again, unconscious, no consent. Recorded an individual on private property, once again, where she was not supposed to be. Surprised there's not trespassing there. And then disseminated that video of herself on private property without permission with an unconscious person unable to give consent all over the internet. God, Oswego, I'm really surprised you don't put trespassing in there. You could say, well, he allowed her to show up onto the premises because it was a DoorDash, but his direction was to leave it on the front porch, not enter his dwelling, which she did, but that makes me think that the front door was unlocked, which means that because it was not locked, it's not a criminal trespass, it'd still be trespass. Somebody in the comments that's a New York lawyer or DA or ADA, tell me how in the world you don't get trespass out of this. New York gonna New York, I guess.
That feels like a real missed opportunity.
The kicker here is that she faces up to 8 years in prison, which, considering her post after post after post of wishing this guy would be just completely ruined.
Yeah.
Can we show the clip of that again?
Now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is.
Well, I think that's gonna be substantial because the damage is substantial. Speaking of substantial damage, the comments in her videos to her are insanely hysterical.
Emotional damage.
And if you want to see them, join me on Pepperbox, where I can say all the naughty words that the people of the internet told her on TikTok. Best way to support the channel is get yourself a shirt. Angry Cops. We have shirts. We're very handsome shirts. Be a bad bitch. Not like this bad bitch in that way, but a bad bitch in like a way where you stand up for the right thing. All right. Cheapest way to support the channel is leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this dumb lady. Tell me what you think about New York State just charging her with the surveillance. I mean, that's definitely, I think the surveillance is right because, I mean, technically it could be revenge porn, but it's not, she's not in it. But like, why not the trespassing? I guess I get the surveillance because the video, but what the trespassing? I don't know. I gotta talk to somebody about this. This has bothered me. All right, see you next time, weirdos.
Yo.
What originally started as a traumatizing event where a young DoorDash driver, this young lady goes up and dashes the doors and drops off food. Shut the fuck up, Richard. People on DoorDash are lewd. What's another name for being retarded? Fuck my brain up. That's gonna go in the bloopers, isn't it?
Bro. Bro.
I told you.
8 years.
All you had to do was leave the bag at the door.
But you had to keep on with the damn videos.
You know what the best part about this is? Mr. Devil's Advocate can't Devil's Advocate this one.
Girl,
I get it. Yo, you got me confused for a moment.
all she had to
Like, what is he
all
talking
she
about?
had to leave do was just.
What's your issue over there?
Because Ian tries to find everything in every little situation. Not in this one.
You can't.
All you had to do was leave the bag at the door. That's all you had to do, girl.
See, girl, you know you really lost when even Ian can't find a defense for you.
Yeah,
he's got nothing.
I got done. You recorded a person who was
What, did the
unconscious.
wind blew the door wide open?
And then accused them.
I mean, you saw that door was freaking opened.
She opened it. And then she literally said she wants to ruin his life.
Yeah, you girl, you messed up.
And even if the door was cracked open,
You still don't push it open. It's not your door.
He specifically said
just
leave it on the front door.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing he said that because that backed it up. The ring door thing backed it up.
Well, the fact that he's got the Ring camera that shows
That's what
her
I mean.
opening the door.
Yeah, the ring. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. The ring.
Because if he didn't have that proof, he would be in trouble in New York.
Yeah.
Because they would be believing her over him.
Yep.
That's just that state.
Man, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give it a share because it does. Help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
See you guys in the next one.
Later.
Peace.